Почитувани, добар ден. Го следите неделното интервју на Радио Слободна Европа. Наш денешен гостин е амбасадорот на делегацијата на Европската унија, господинот Аиво Орав. Господине Орав, што ќе се случи доколку до 30 септември Македонија не го реши спорот со името, а хипотетички кажано, владата ги исполни 150 задачи што ги наведе во патоказот?
First, I hope very much that the name issue will be solved as soon as possible. I will be personally very happy, and I know that there will be much more happier people in the world if this issue will be settled. Now there is very positive process going on. This is the high-level accession dialogue, which started in mid of March. So the government, together with the European Commission, is focusing on many issues which are concern for the government, for the European Commission, and I hope very much that those issues will be tackled as well as possible. So you mentioned there are more than 140 targets what the government has to fulfill, and there are very clear deadlines when they have to be done. So I hope that government is going to do it, and I have seen such a very strong commitment from the government side. So if government does it, then the progress report will be issued also by the European Commission. If it will be also a positive one, then it's almost impossible to see how the European Commission is not going to recommend for time to open the negotiations with the country. And then everything will be in the hands of the member states, because they have the right to decide whether to open the negotiations or not. And if I'm going further, then this is just poor speculation.
А доколку не ги исполни задачите?
But we have seen already clear progress, because we are still in the beginning or first half of the process. So those deadlines are coming now, and this is very easy for us to measure whether this was done or no. For example, 30th June, many things have to be done already. 30th June is almost next week. So then we will see whether it was done or no. But again, I see very strong commitment, and I hope very much that all those commitments will be implemented in the way as it was agreed between the government and European Commission.
Минатата година еврокомесарот Штефан Филе изјави дека постои опасност земјава да изгуби препораката за преговори со Европската унија доколку владата не се посвети целосно на реформите. Дали таа опција се уште е отворена?
I think this statement was made more than half a year ago after the last progress report was released. So a lot of time has passed, and this new process, high-level accession dialogue, started in March. So it showed exactly how strong is commitment on both sides, from the European Commission to help the country and also from the government side. So this process gives us more optimism to think that there won't be a situation like that the fourth time recommendation will not be given.
Од каде толку оптимизам? До пред само неколку месеци риториката на Европската унија беше поинаква.
Now, there were several things which were focused in the progress report. Again, the progress report is not just to criticize the country, to tell the things that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. We are issuing the progress reports on the candidate countries, to the countries which we expect become members of the European Union. And in the European Union, we have certain standards. We want that when new countries will join the European Union, they will be up to the standards. So those progress reports are not on criticism, but they are just to help the country to make the progress. There were some misunderstandings last year, and probably this is the reason those statements also came out. Now both sides have reconsidered a little bit those positions. They have thought what went wrong, what has to be done after, and if we are looking only to history, what went wrong, I mean, then nothing happens. So this new dynamics was given for the country, and I think the government took it very seriously. Also opposition and NGOs. But still, I think if there is no optimism, and if we say now that no, nothing comes out, then really nothing comes out. So we have to be optimistic from the Commission side. I think also the government tries to do the best, and I hope so also that opposition, NGOs and all others help this process as much as possible, because this is not in the interest of Commission only or in the interest of government only, but this is the interest of country here.
Во патокасот на владата за предпристапниот диалог со Европската унија, еден од приоритетите е слободата на медиумите. Неодамна се донесе договор за декриминализација, но од друга страна, во истиот ден кога е постигнат договорот, беше затворена уште една телевизија. Како вие оценувате слободата на медиумите во Македонија?
Interesting thing is, and on many media issues, we don't have a key. I mean, the common policy in the European Union, because most of member states have different practices, how they are implementing one law or another law, they are doing things. For example, in many member states, defamation is still criminal. So your country here decided to decriminalize it, and I think this is very much welcomed. Again, I mean, in the European Union, we don't have rules that in every country has to be like that. The agreement between the Journalist Association and government was, I think, very good, because two sides who were negotiating very long time found a common language, and this is important. We cannot say that this law is very good or no, because we don't have this acquis ourselves, but the best expert on media legislation is Council of Europe, so the government and the Journalist Association agreed to send this law for the expertise to the Council of Europe, so that it takes probably some time when it comes back. Maybe there are some more amendments, then they have to be taken on the board before it goes to the parliament, and then of course there will be public debate as well. As far as I know, also media representative of the OSCE has welcomed this agreement between government and Journalist Association, and I think this is very important. So what still is important for us concerning the media in the country is the broadcasting law, Article 11 of that, so that the media ownership structure is well defined, and that there are no conflict of interest. So this is one of the targets under the high-level accession dialogue, also the proper implementation of this article of the law, and we are following it very much, because it will be in progress report. It is also under the high-level accession dialogue. And what we are doing now, we are monitoring the situation exactly so that we can reflect everything objectively in the progress report. We are monitoring the media landscape. It's very important that there is no selectivity if decisions are made, and it's important that the same rules apply to everybody.
Околу селективноста, видовме неодамна дека Советот за радиодифузија им даде временски период на неколку телевизии да го решат проблемот со сопственоста на медиумот, но од друга страна АДВА не доби дополнително време за да го реши проблемот со програмскиот формат и исполнување на таа програмска шема. Како може да се реши токму овој проблем?
Exactly. We are following the situation. We try to get as much information as possible, so it's not possible for me to tell now this is right or this is wrong, but everything will be reflected finally in the progress report. So there will a lot of contacts. Our delegation people are working with institutions here, with all the stakeholders, so we want to get this objective picture here, and of course the reflections will be released in October.
Една од реформите кои што треба да се спроведат до октомври се реформите кои што се однесуваат на изборниот процес, односно да се овозможи доволна одвоеност на државата од партијата. Дали е тоа можно да се спроведе до октомври?
It's on the paper. It's agreed. There is a promise from the government. So I don't have any reason to believe that this is not possible to do. If there is 30th of October, if it's not done, then yes, it was not done and we can say it. But now, today is end of June, so I cannot say that it's not possible to do. Again, everything was measured very carefully. When government undertook those obligations, then they analyzed, I hope, very carefully what they promised. So all the institutions concerned, they were consulted, and when the government agreed that yes, we are going to do it, we are ready to do it, then there we are. So that I hope very much that it will be possible to do. But I cannot say now that yes, maybe it will not possible. So I think that yes, it is.
Ви благодарам за разговорот.
Thank you very much.
Вам почитувани, ви благодарам што го следевте неделното интервју на Радио Слободна Европа. Пријатно.